Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. I will never get tired of hearing a V8 cold start. And I mean, this isn't a crazy exhaust on this thing, this is stock. But I love the sound of a V8. I really miss having a V8 on this channel. Who knows? I'll just take a listen to this thing for a sec. It does have a nice throaty sound, you know, for stock, but we might have to do something to that. Anyway, let's shut this thing off. Okay, so today's video is very exciting for me. Probably be more exciting for my father. So if you're just checking in, this is my father's 2019 Ram 1500 Classic Express. The last truck he owned was about 20 years ago. He had a Mazda B2600, 5-speed manual transmission. Loved that truck. Has wanted a truck ever since, but it just didn't work out. But hey, he got one now. So they were up in New Brunswick working about 3 weeks ago, and I started working on a deal for him, and it panned out. So he came home with the truck. He drove a truck home. We sold his Kia Sorento like 2 days later, and he's in the clear, set, and good to go. So he did want a few things added to this truck. You know, this truck didn't come with some certain things that you want on a truck for everyday use. And he also wanted some more aggressive tires. The tires on it were Goodyear Wrangler SRAs. They're not a bad tire, they're a street tire. But you know, we got to camp 7 kilometers back in the woods, and he's going to be using this for driving in the winter time. So he wanted a good set of tires, but tires can be expensive. So he hasn't seen this truck for over 2 weeks. They've been up in New Brunswick working again. They dropped the truck off, jumped in the 350, and they headed up. So he hasn't seen this truck for about 3 weeks. So he has not seen anything I put on this truck. A couple things he knows about and a couple things he doesn't. And I don't have everything on right now because some other stuff just showed up yesterday actually. So there's 3 more things to go on this truck. 3 more things to go on this truck before it's sort of done for now. So let's show you what we got. So the first thing we put on, and it is an absolute must, you know, for a truck. It really, really is, unless you don't care about your paint. Mud flaps. So these are the Husky Liner mud flaps. I absolutely love Husky. You know, I rave about them. If you've been sticking around the channel for a while, you guys know that I do. These go on very, very easily. There's no drilling required. There is optional ones you can put in. There is drill spots you can put in if you want to, but I mean, that is solid as can be. That's not going nowhere. So we put mud flaps all the way around. The truck came with these little plastic guards, but you know, what does that do? Nothing on the back here is done yet, so hint hint, there is something going on with the tailgate. Again, mud flaps all the way around. The other thing that was not on this truck was running boards. So my father, when he took this truck home for the first time and took my mother for a drive, she really loved the truck, but she found it hard to get in and out. So when we were doing the deal, I asked them at the Ram dealership what they would charge for a set of running boards, and they wanted $800 to $1,000 for a set of running boards, you know, installed. I found these on Amazon for $279, and you know what? They are actually a really, really, really good quality running board. I'll put a link in the description below to all the accessories that I put on this truck. But these are a really good solid running board. They were heavy, the package was super heavy, so that's a good indication of, you know, not a bad product at all. Of course, the black finish matches everything on this truck. The installation was a little funky. It did take a little bit of time, but once you got one on, once you got your brackets all lined up, you're good to go. It has these little support brackets here that bolt into the factory holes that are there. So it's super solid. It really, really is. Very solid, very solid. So the next thing that we did, and again, you guys know that I rave about these. I put these in every vehicle I own. Husky Liner floor mats, all-weather floor mats. These are the best floor mats on the market. If you have WeatherTech and you think WeatherTech's good, I've had WeatherTech. I had 1 set of these, and now I've bought 4 more sets of these and 0 sets of WeatherTech. I absolutely love these things. So there's the rear one, of course it goes all the way across. Here's the front one. So these little factory hooks that come in the carpet one, those pop in there. You're set and good to go. Let's go over and look at the passenger side right now. So there's the passenger side. You know, as you can see, nothing's getting to the carpet here. In our climate here in Nova Scotia, we have a ton of salt in our roads in the wintertime. And if you have carpet, you know, that comes with these things, that salt and that water in there lays in there and the vehicle starts to smell after a while, which is not something that you want. And the last thing that we put on is the General Grabber X3 tires. These things are awesome. They are 10 ply E-rated, Snow Peak rated. These things are wicked. I think this is what's going to be going on the 350, guys. So we did go one size up. The factory size is 275 60 20s. These are 275 65 20s. So it's like a 33-inch tire. Now it's a 34-inch tire. I think this thing looks awesome. This thing is a great looking truck for a steal of a deal too, by the way. Anyway, he said he just got off the highway. He's just getting ready to pull in my driveway here in a couple minutes. So I'm excited for him to see this thing. I really, really am. All right, well here we are walking towards the truck. When's the last time you seen the truck?
Well, almost 2 weeks ago now.
2 weeks ago now. So.
Holy, look at the running board. Holy. Well, it's got tires on it too.
Oh, what?
It's got new tires on it too. Holy rattling. Holy does. Boy, them look good though, don't they, on that?
Yeah.
Floor mat. Oh. Holy. Man, I like the running boards. Them the sharp.
It's not bad for 279 bucks compared to 1,000.
Holy.
And nice and solid too. I did end up putting those. I ended up putting 2 of those support brackets on.
Yeah.
I didn't put the one in the center on, but everything's down below. I'll give it to you. You can take home.
Yeah.
But they're solid.
Oh yeah.
But you can put the center one on if you want to. But I mean, they match the truck really good.
Holy, that looks some nice. Mud flaps too.
Yeah.
That looks nice now. I went ahead from the other day there when I was on that.
Yeah. Well, these tires will throw a little bit more rocks too, so it's good that they're on there.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's the tires.
I guess that's the reason why you didn't
Yeah.
tell me about the price.
So the ones that were on it were 275 60 20s, so it's like a 33-inch. These are 275 65 20s, so like a 34-inch.
Oh, okay.
So you got an extra inch of ground clearance. And they when you cut the wheel all the way, they clear. They don't rub anywhere.
Oh, that's
so
good.
it's, and like anything higher, it potentially would rub.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the max height that you can put on, and unless you put especially like put a level on.
Well, it should have something to level it out anyway.
Well, like a 2.5-inch leveling kit would be perfect in the front.
But I mean, that can come in time.
But yeah,
Jeez.
quite a difference, eh?
You fogged up now.
No. She's a sharp looking rig right now, I tell you that.
Well,
The second I put those tires on, the running boards weren't on, the mud flaps weren't on, the tires were the first thing I put on. The tires been on for about a week and a half or 2 weeks now. And as soon as I put them on, I went to a parking lot and I stood back and I went, oh yeah. Like it just sets the truck off.
Oh, it just makes it look bigger.
It makes it look bigger and it fills the gap in your wheel well.
Well, wait till they get the visors on yet.
Yeah, well they just arrived yesterday.
No, but I say, wait till them come
Oh
on.
yeah.
It's gonna really look.
So there's 3 things left to put on. You got the visors and then the tailgate assist. That's all here, but you just got to put it on.
Yeah, no.
And this stuff here, that's just the goop that they put on to slide the tires, make tires slide on easier.
Oh, that will come off.
So that just washes right off.
So where did it get the tires at? Where you got yours?
Yeah. They tell you they're nice. They drive some nice. Like those factory tires drive wicked.
Yeah.
But these ones, like they drive just as good as the factory ones.
What did you do with the other one? Just trade them in?
They're down below. I got them up for sale.
What price you have
I'm not gonna tell you that in the video.
No, sir, that looks some pretty sure.
That just sets it off.
Holy.
Those running boards are perfect color. Like the running boards and the tires make the big difference, but
The little pads there
match every door handles and everything.
And black
Matches the wheels perfect. The running boards matches the wheels perfect.
Gee.
But the running boards and the tires set it off the most, but even the mud flaps looked really good too. But yeah, the issue with the mud flaps were when they sent the first set, they sent two of the other side.
Oh.
They didn't send one of these.
Two right hand.
They had,
one.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway,
Oh man, that looks pretty darn good.
happy are you?
Oh yeah. I gotta wait till I look through it now.
Oh, she's seen it.
She seen
I
it.
sent her pictures.
Oh, she didn't say a word.
No, I told her not to.
Oh yeah, I really like that. But you say, them tires do set it off.
Oh, just because the package is like an aggressive look. Like you got black, it blacked out everything, the big ram in the back, you know, like it's already an aggressive look.
Yeah.
Especially with the grille in the front and then the blacked out headlights. So those tires just fit the truck perfectly.
Now with them there wear half as good as the ones on your truck.
Well, they'll wear better because this truck weighs like 2,000 pounds less than what that truck does.
I mean, even if they wear as good as the
Yeah.
ones on yours,
Yeah.
the person never ever complain about them.
I think those are the ones I'm gonna put on the 350.
These here tires?
Yeah. This is the ones I got ordered.
Fucking tread.
Oh, they're nice, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright guys, so here we are finishing the video off in my garage. You've ever done this before? Anyway, as you can see, my father was very surprised, very happy. So that's what it's all about. I'm really happy for him. He's wanted a truck for a long time. He's got one and he's got a nice looking truck. I really love the look of that truck. But anyway guys, you know what to do. Hit the buttons, I guess. Anyway, take care, stay safe. We'll see you next time. Bye.